Hey YouTube peeps, this is your girl Tasha with Tasha Talks Skin. First off, I want to apologize. Why am I apologizing? Because I know I said to you all that I will be getting back with you all regarding what I go through when my skin chooses to have flare-ups. So for those that don't know, I am dealing with a skin disorder by the name of pigmented purpuric dermatosis, better known as PPD. And this is where your skin tend to break out in lesions, bumps, whelps, that's what you want to call it. And for me, it starts at my hairline, my forehead. I would say my forehead, my hairline, also my arms, my legs, thighs, and my feet. And yeah, I'm like covered in bumps, it seems like. Now, it doesn't appear my chest, my stomach, or my upper or middle back. I did see some on my sides, just a couple of them. And also a couple of them on my neck, but not like how they were protruding on my arms, thighs, legs, and my feet. Put it like that. So yeah, I've been diagnosed with this since 2019. So yeah, I go through it. Currently, I am paying attention to a possible flare-up that looks like it's starting to happen. Right now, it just seems like my skin is playing peekaboo. I don't know if you guys can kind of see with the little light. See, I have like a raised bump right here. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm just kind of journaling. Okay, I see something appearing on my hand on this particular day, and then I see something else appearing on another day, that sort of thing. So that way, I know, because I have 2 flare-ups a year, and they normally come around like during the summertime, like preferably like in June. And then the next flare up normally comes around in November, before the Thanksgiving holiday. Now, I did not have a flare up during this Thanksgiving holiday. Like I said, I just noticed this, right now. So it's like, okay, do I want to speak it in existence? No. But am I a realist? Yes. And I have been journaling since 2019. So I know my skin very, very well. But again, as I said in my previous video, the only medication that seems to be working is the methylprednisolone. And this is where you take a pack of pills each day. Well, a number of pills each day. So the first day you could be taking, depending upon what time you picked up your pills from your pharmacy, you could be taking 4 or 5 pills. And then the next day it could be 4 pills, or the next day it could be 3, something like that. So it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's pretty much how that goes. And you want to take all the pills in its entirety. Just because you may start to see your skin coming back to normal after taking, that first day of pills, when you picked up that prescription, doesn't mean you should just stop taking the medication. Continue to take the medication until it's completely gone. And what you want to make sure you're doing is eating when you're taking this medication. And you also want to drink plenty, 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 plenty of water. Okay, because it's gonna have you feeling like you're dry in the mouth. Okay, so you want to make sure you increase your water intake. Now, as a result of taking the methylprednisolone, I have been dealing with insomnia, and that is one of the side effects of taking that medication. So when I spoke to my doctor, she prescribed me hydroxyzine, and it's a green pill, kind of looks like this right here. And, you take 1 to 3 tablets every night, 30 minutes before you go to bed. Now, what I've also found out with this is that not only does it give me insomnia, but unfortunately, it's not as potent as it was. Like if I just started taking it yesterday, I had a great night's sleep, by the way. But then the next day, I may not have that great sleep that I did the first night of taking it. You see what I'm saying? So it just doesn't have the same effect on me as when I first started taking. So what I like to do is get something else to kind of flip flop here and there. I take Unisom. So when I find that the hydroxyzine is no longer working or no longer effective like that for me, then I'm like, okay, let me take a break from that and let me just take, Unisom. So I just take two Unisom pills again, 30 minutes before I go to bed, 30, 40 minutes before I go to bed, and I can feel the calming, relaxing, effect. Now, don't get me wrong, this was not my first choice. Going the pill route, because the only thing I like taking is my vitamins. And if I have a headache, a Motrin. Other than that, I don't like taking medication. So I just found myself going through this, and I didn't see a way out. Your girl even went through a sleep study at one point. And going through the sleep study, I was diagnosed with restless leg syndrome. And they ended up giving me pills to take, which was not what I wanted. It defeated the purpose for me. I no longer wanted to take medication. I wanted to be able to, take a hot shower, a hot bath, and climb in the bed and be able to drift off like normal people. Why am I not doing that? Why are you guys trying to give me pills? So, I just came to the conclusion, especially now that I'm a little bit older, hey, I need sleep. If mama doesn't get that rest, the whole house feels it. So I don't want that. So like I said, I kind of, go with the hydroxyzine, maybe the first 2-3 days or something like that. Then I give that a break. And then that's when I take Unisom for like another 2-3 days. And I give that a break. Go, start the process all over again. Whatever's going to work for me to get that sleep, that's what your girl going to go with. Next is eating habits. Now, I'm not really sure if the eating habits play a huge effect in dealing with pigmented purpura dermatosis. I don't know. For me right now, I don't eat pork other than, when I crave a pepperoni pizza or something like that. For the most part, yeah, I'm not touching pork. Chicken, now I like my fried chicken. But I'll take the bait, I definitely take the bait. Fish, and beef. That's about, that's it. But I think for me, I incorporate more vegetables. Like I love my veggies. Don't get it twisted. Now I love my veggies, but let me incorporate more, more of those veggies. And I love green smoothies. You give me a green smoothie, I am so happy. Green juices, green smoothies, I love those things. I have those things on the regular, to be honest. So, I didn't really see that much of a difference like that, but it's worth a try, right? Next is, and this is what I find very important because the weather's changed, okay? So it's no longer, hot like that. If anything, it's cold. So what I've done more of is moisturizing the skin. Okay. Now, don't think because you got out the nice hot bath you ran for yourself, or you got out the nice hot shower, and of course you put lotion on, right in there, it stops that day or that evening, right? No, you have to moisturize your body on a daily basis. Okay. Because sometimes I don't feel like it. I just want to hop in the shower and get out, But then my skin reminds me, hey, we can't get in the bed like we getting ready to cut sheets because my skin feeling like sandpaper over here. So yeah, moisturizing your skin daily, I think now, helps. The lotion that I like to use, because now that I'm older, I can't just use lotion and that's that. I gotta add something else to the mix. So I tend to go with the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant 48-hour moisture, and the tried and true. Okay, everybody should have a jar of this. I don't care if it's this size or the small size, whatever. You need to have this right here. Okay, these two combined, your skin is going to thank you. So yeah, that's currently what I'm using, and nothing fancy smancy. Right to the point, okay? And also, I like to incorporate a little body oil, up in the mix too. Whatever's going to keep my skin feeling moisturized. Okay. I really believe that also kind of helps. Now, I'm not one with the scented, all those different smells and stuff. No, 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 no. I just need for my lotion and whatever oil or Vaseline, if I want to add that. I just need that and that only. I don't need to smell, like a cupcake. No, I don't need that. So, anywho, moving right along to the last one here. Depression. Yep, I said it. I said it. Depression. I go through a little bout of depression when my skin, flares up. Because one, I've never experienced this before. And at first I would be saying to myself, what did I do to deserve this over here? Like, why is this happening to me? And I don't have an answer to that. I'm just going with the flow of things as they come. But when I see, a bump or two appear, I'm not going to lie. I may feel like, oh my God, does anybody else see this? You know what I mean? Like, I hope nobody else, let me pop the collar up all the way up here, or let me, bring my sleeves all the way down, or whatever, just so that no one is paying attention to, my skin. Right. And, yeah, I've even had crying spells, from time to time. But I go through it because I'm allowed to. But then I also tell myself that, Tasha, you're taking the medication, let the medication do what it needs to do, and everything else will fall in place. Rome wasn't built in a day. Give it some time. This medication, like I said, you have to take it in its entirety. So if I'm taking it, for 4 to 5 days, or 5-6 days rather, that's the time that's needed for my skin to come back to normal. So yeah, depression is no joke. If anything, I just pray daily, and try to take my mind off of it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I really can do, because one thing I've come to realize, that there's a lot of people that's going through worse. And that's not to say that, I can't complain. I'm human. But you need to decide how long you want to stay in that slump, And so I have a family. So I don't want to be in my room with the door closed, as a result for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? I have a family and I have the work. You know what I mean? I have life. All right. So I got to snap out of it. But there's nothing wrong with feeling the way that you feel in that moment. But only you can decide how long you want to stay in that moment. Okay. So I am going to be posting some photos of what my flare-ups have been looking like. I had a flare-up, what was this? In October. Yeah, I had a flare-up in October, and I immediately started taking, the methylprednisolone. And I would be lying if I said, yeah, I didn't go through a bout of depression at that moment, because I did, and just looking at everything happening and how it's happening. And once again, those thoughts going through my mind. Can anybody else see my skin? Oh, why is that person looking at me? What are you going to do? But what you're supposed to do, So hopefully these little tidbits have helped out in any way, shape, or form. Let me know, if you're experiencing, issues with your skin. It's not to say it has to be the exact same thing, that I'm going through. But you can't hide from your skin. You know what I mean? So if there's anybody that's going through this, please let me know. Share your thoughts. Leave a comment. I will definitely respond. Each one, teach one. Again, I just want to let you guys know what I'm going through. And what I am doing to assist with this, because again, like I've said before, there's no cure. There's no cure for it right now. I wish, but there's no cure for it right now. So yeah, it is what it is right now, huh? Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, please, please, please let me know what you're thinking. If you're going through anything like this, comment, because I do read the comments. Share the video. I really would appreciate it. And subscribe. This is not the end. I just wanted to make sure I got back with you guys because I am a woman of my word. So yeah, leave the comments. I will respond, and I will see you guys in the next video.